Welcome into week 1 of the National Football League.
Oh, man.
I don't even know if we're allowed to use that.
Yeah, why not? How do we do that? How do we?
I don't think we got what it takes to get any rights to be able to say any of that stuff.
Yeah. No, like how do we credit that?
We have to start talking now. We can't even use team names. Like, it's a team from Cincinnati's playing a team from Pittsburgh this week.
The black and orange teams playing the black and gold team.
Was looking into getting our Super Bowl credentials so we go down on Media Row.
That would be, if that could ever happen, that would be awesome.
We can do that.
Oh, really?
I mean, you're going to have to pay for it.
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't even know where it is this year.
It's in Arizona.
I've never been to Arizona.
Me neither.
Really? Of all the golf places you've been, you've never had to golf in Arizona?
Never been to Arizona. We've really been out. I've been on a golf trip to North Dakota. Haven't been to Arizona. Haven't been to Arizona. I've been to North Dakota golfing multiple times.
Yeah, but never been to Arizona. It's funny. I figured you'd have been to Arizona. I mean,
I used to. Obviously, I don't play much anymore, but I used to travel more doing that stuff. I used to keep a map thing that I had at like the top 100 courses in the country that I played and stuff like that. And like, then it just gets like, eh.
Yeah.
I remember when I played Pinehurst number 2, like,
hole number 2 or Pinehurst the second?
Course 2 at Pinehurst.
Gotcha.
The main course.
Okay.
They sell those little, remember the disposable cameras?
Yeah.
Like they have a Pinehurst camera.
Oh, okay.
So that each one comes, like when you develop the pictures, their logo will be on it.
Oh, okay.
And I fucking, however, 30 pictures, 24 pictures or whatever you get in one of those things. I took a picture like from the tee box of every hole and, like the Payne Stewart statue, stuff like that. I still have it. I've never developed it.
Developed it.
The scorecards, because like I have a shit ton of staff bags, but that I don't use. I still have like a walking bag that I've had for 20-some years.
Mm-hmm.
In the saddle pocket, because I took a scorecard from each course that we played just as a blank to keep, we'll make something nice out of this.
Yeah.
Then realized I'm not a sentimental person. They're still in my golf bag. They've been in that golf bag for 20 years.
Nice.
They're at 18 years probably.
Nice.
I think I went I think the Open was there in like 2005, and I played it in the fall of 2004.
Gotcha.
So it was so
nice.
Been there
That's
for
cool,
a while.
Though. I mean, it's cool that you have that stuff.
Yeah. And a caddy that'd been there for 40 years said I hit the best golf shot he ever seen in his life.
Well,
so I got that going.
Yeah,
and witnesses to that.
Well, he's dead now, so there's no
100%. That guy's dead. I didn't think he's going to make it through the round, but he's like, I've been caddying here for 40 years. I've never seen a shot that good.
Huh.
Like,
thanks.
I'm a fuck player. They shot fucking 80 or whatever.
This is what I fucking do, man.
I remember what I shot. I'd have to ask George because he kept score. I don't.
Yeah.
Well, we played it from the tips. Like we played it all the way back.
You got it.
Okay.
That's fucking tough.
It seems like an easy par 4, but then it's into the wind, and my second shot's 235 yards uphill.
That's a tee-up shot for me.
To a friggin' top of a Volkswagen Beetle is what those greens are like.
That sounds really hard. That doesn't even sound... Don't get me wrong. It would be fun playing it, but that doesn't sound fun to me.
Oh, it's awesome. Well, I mean, play the regular tee.
I'm not playing from the tips.
Yeah, the other group that we were with, they rode carts, but we want, take caddy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you get your black caddy.
I get it. I get it.
Down in the south.
I know. Yeah.
They come out with a Pinehurst number 2, like little plastic bag. Hey, anything you don't need, put it in this bag. Put it in the caddy shack. You pick it up later because we're not toting your bullshit.
Yeah.
That's basically.
So when you have a caddy, like, how do you get drinks and stuff? Because you would just put them on the cart.
Yeah, you're not.
I'm not saying alcohol. I'm saying a bottle of water.
You just carry it.
Okay.
Or put it. You can put it in the bag. They'll have stuff like that. Mm-hmm. But like, you're gonna pay for it. Like
100%.
The caddy is like 3 times more expensive than taking a cart. Plus, you have to tip them.
Yeah.
I want to say, and they'll double bag it. So there's 4 of us, and we had 2 caddies.
2 caddies. Those fucking guys are. Guys are
the
nuts.
caddy fee was, it had to be $100, $120 for the caddy.
Wow.
Plus you tip them,
yeah.
$80 or $100, you know.
Yeah, a nice amount. I mean, they carried your fucking bag.
They carried your shit for
however many yards.
While.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's but that's like my favorite. I love Pinehurst. Everything about. I mean, it's just cool.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's good. No, that sounds pretty awesome.
It's expensive as shit.
Oh yeah. Where is Pinehurst at?
North Carolina.
Okay.
In a town called Pinehurst, North Carolina. What it kind of is. I mean, like the town is 100% called that, but like it honestly is like kind of like going back in time. Like,
okay. There's like a little like small town
it's a resort, but it doesn't look, like the Manor and the Holly Inn and stuff like that. Like they're old buildings.
Gotcha.
I mean, it's super nice, but it's like it's been here for a while.
I know what you mean.
Like, and you get like your breakfast buffet.
Yeah.
It's massive. Anything you want.
Yeah.
And then there's like a guy playing like a baby grand piano.
Oh, okay.
I mean, in like a tux. It's like that.
I gotcha.
And then all the little shops and shit downtown. But, I think I've told you before of like, you drive in there and you just throw your keys down because they will take, you want to go to the bar downtown? Just let us know. We'll take you down there and just give us a call. We'll come pick you up.
Good service.
Your clubs are waiting on a cart at every course you go to. You never touch them.
Wow. That's cool.
That was the funny thing is...
how many courses are on Pinehurst?
8.
8, okay.
It's 5 on site, and then there's 3 courses that they shuttle you to.
Okay.
And I think they bought another one that they used as parking.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
When they had the men's and women's open there in the same year, and there's a lot of golf courses. Like you can go to Pinehurst and play hundreds of rounds of golf and not play any of the Pinehurst. I mean, it's a golf.
Yes.
Not a Myrtle Beach but there's a lot going on.
There's a lot going on.
But there's a course there, and they bought that course and used it as parking when they had the back-to-back weeks of U.S. Open golf.
That's funny.
And it's like, we'll tear it down and be Pinehurst number 9.
That's cool, though.
Yeah.
What is like a semi-private then? Like,
it's something like you can be a member there, but however it is, like you have to own like a piece of property.
Okay. But like,
or you can't.
Like you and I, like over the summer, like we book it now. Like next summer we go play it. Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
okay.
That's
okay. I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. You book it, however many days you want. And it's, you pick obviously you pay a little more to play number 2.
Yeah.
But why are you going there if you're not doing that?
Yeah.
And it's, breakfast, anything you want.
Mm-hmm.
It's 2 meals. It's breakfast and then dinner. You can either, they got a shirt and tie sport jacket place, or they got like 3 or 4 other restaurants on their property.
Gotcha.
But it's not like it's a, this includes drinks, appetizer, main course, and dessert.
Gotcha.
Like, I mean, it's not like a, hey, here's a fucking half a chicken and potato salad. No, I mean, it's
legit.
It's legit.
That's
awesome.
It
was funny because George, his driver head came loose.
Oh, okay.
So he went out to the pro shop that's at the driving range. And he's like, hey, can you guys, he's no problem. Took it, and George goes, well, you need my name and number? He goes, no, we got your club. So pretty good chance you'll be back.
Yeah.
Like, that is awesome.
That makes sense. That makes people don't just come here and want to leave their shit.
There's a pretty good chance you're going to come back and get this.
Back and get it. Oh, that's funny.
Well, that was funny for George. He had to borrow a set of clubs because he obviously, he wheels and deals golf clubs.
Yeah. Sold them all.
And I think it was October when we went down. Golf business wise, you're not playing golf in October.
Yeah.
He sold all his shit. Like he'd get new shit every year.
And then sell it back.
And then just sell everything. He had a putter. So he had to borrow another buddy of ours clubs to go play Pinehurst.
That's funny. He play with his own clubs. Oh, man.
Like, well, I guess I need to learn how to hit these.
Yeah. I'm glad we opened up with the NFL and then went on a 10-minute golf conversation.
Hey, it's our show, man.
No, it's awesome.
But people need to know that I got vindicated right before we hit the record button.
Yes.
So, about the teacher fucking a guy. Hell yeah.
Yep, we got a call from a classmate of Randy's that he also remembers the exact same thing, and it instantly hit him when he had said it that lady was fucking that guy who came in to talk about drugs or whatever the hell it was.
It was something to do with him being in prison.
Yeah, let's get
But then again, I can't remember if it was prison or
jail.
Fucking DUI for a weekend.
You don't like it, man. You're
not gonna like it, man. They make you pick trash up on the side of the fucking road.
It's awful. It's always like G-ball all over again.
Well, I have a buddy that actually had got a DUI, had so many of them that he was in there for 6 months.
Oh, nice.
It's like, you gotta get that level. It might have been a year.
You got a year for that? How many DUIs he had?
He's got
a bad lawyer then. He couldn't get that back down to...
I think he has his license again now, but it's like, hey,
you
how?
Shouldn't. Yeah, you shouldn't have one.
How? I mean...
Yeah, that's not good.
I do have a story. It happened to me yesterday. I stopped in the gas station, on my way home.
Mm-hmm.
Go through, get my shit. Get stuck behind, the lottery queen.
Yeah, of course. Why not?
Fucking $87 worth of fucking lottery tickets.
People are the worst.
She's got a little kid.
Those kids are the worst.
100%.
Yeah, because she's not fucking paying attention to them.
That ties into my story.
I know it's going to.
This kid must have had 3 pounds of shit in his pants. I mean, it's like we're all a little like COVID trained, so you don't step, like I'm back, and I can smell
this kid's shit,
the fecal matter that surrounds this child. It seems like an okay kid. He was having a good time. I don't know how. I don't know how he's standing up. It's like 2. Like it is so much shit that when they leave, like it's obviously, you've got kids. It's fucking just, it's sticking to the walls.
Yeah.
And there's this fucking chick behind me. That after they leave, she walks up behind me, and I'm going, oh my God.
She's going to think it's you.
She's going to fucking shit my pants. Right in front of, like, I'll never see her again or whatever. It's like, but she's going home and tell a fucking story. This fucking heavy pants. This fucking WideSide guy in front of me must have shit his pants.
That's when you walk up to the cashier, she's like, did you smell the shit in that kid's pants?
Yeah. I mean,
that was awful, wasn't it?
It's like, it gets you in a position like, I don't know what to do here. I don't know you, and we'll never see you.
Or just like, does it smell like shit to you? Like, turn around.
Yeah. I mean, step in dog shit. But it was so... I like hoping like she was a mom or something like that, because obviously, it has a baby shit smell, and I hope she didn't think that a full-grown man's having baby shits.
Yeah, no, that's not good.
But it was like I'm walking out going, this is... Somebody's got a story.
Hey, I know it's been quite some time since we talked about this. Do you remember when we were supposed to come up with a list of people that would be okay for us to kill because of the shit they did?
Okay.
It was like we had that stretch of everybody was busy, so we couldn't record.
Oh, yeah.
Again, I had one of those moments where it popped into my head. Something happened, and I literally thought, I'm going to kill that. And then I was like, oh, shit, that's going on my list.
Well, I keep an active top 10.
Do you?
Of people I'd like to kill.
Well, I don't have a specific person. I just have like...
Oh!
What?
Well, actually, I have 2 separate ones. People I actually know, and then people I don't know but would like to.
I mean, I have a list that says what people do. I've added it to my list right here. It's on my phone notes. And it's at the bottom of the list because it's the brand new one. People who use their zodiac sign as an excuse of why they act the way they do. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm a Virgo. Fuck you. Don't act like a bitch. I don't know what that means.
I couldn't. We broke up because, he's a Cancer.
Yeah.
And I'm a Virgo, and we can't be together. And
punch a bitch in the throat, I tell you.
You have to be a little more aggressive than that. But, just so you know, whatever you think your zodiac sign is, you're fucking not. Because that came out in thousands of years ago.
Yeah, exactly.
The star constellation is not the same. It's all based on where the stars were when you were born. So if you were a fucking Virgo in fucking Jesus times, you're not now.
I hate those people. They're
the worst.
They're the worst. Like it was at a gas station, and this lady, like, can't get her shit together. Like, she's dropping everything, and she's real ditzy. She's dropping everything.
Yeah.
Dropped her wallet. Dropped her pop. Dropped the pop that was the fountain pop. Goes everywhere.
Oh.
And then, like, he goes, I'm such and such. And I went, what? What does that have to... Hold on to your shit. There's a counter there. Put it on there.
Put it down.
Put it down. Quit trying to hold all your stuff and then pay for it. And then she was like, it's such and such. I don't even know what she said. Whatever the fuck, one of them. And I'm like, that's not an excuse for why you have to make this guy come around the corner and clean your shit up. Yeah. No, I hate those people. They're the worst.
I'm sorry, I was born in fucking January, so I can't handle anything. I said today I was going to have weak hands.
That's what the paper read.
That's they read that shit out of a fucking local newspaper.
Yeah.
Like there's some fucking desert mystic looking into a fucking crystal while he's spanking a monkey. Coming up with, you're going to find someone you like today. You better keep your eyes open. But if you find some money, give it away because it's going to be bad for you.
I had a picture in my head of the guy rubbing the crystal ball, spanking a monkey.
You can see him.
I visibly, I'm like, I know that guy.
Yeah. Maybe like one of his eyes is cloudy.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Like, I only got one eye, but I see clear.
No, they have two different colored eyes.
I'm
One's
the
green, one's
three-eyed
blue.
raven.
Yeah.
Fucking cunt.
No, for sure, one eye's green, one eye's blue. They're one of those people.
Yeah, has to be.
Yeah, it looks like a husky. Yeah.
Yeah. I knew a girl, she had one white eye and one blue eye.
Well, that's
weird. It was cool as fuck.
Yeah.
I mean, she's a good-looking girl, too, so that helped. But
if she was, like, gross, like, you would have been like, oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Inbreeding.
Was that the top of your fucking list?
No, that was at the bottom of my list.
Oh, that was
because it's the newest one.
I don't remember when. I vaguely remember you saying that.
What, the list of people?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I keep a list now.
Lottery kings.
Yeah.
Die.
Yeah.
Hey, if your fucking window doesn't work, maybe you go into the restaurant.
You. Fuck.
I mean,
my next one. If you have more than 2 people in your car ordering through a drive-thru, don't order through the fucking drive-thru.
If the person from the fucking passenger seat is yelling over the fucking... Oh,
God. God damn it.
Well, I got 4 people in here. We need to split this 4 ways, so I need to run 4 different fucking credit cards for $9.
No. Somebody pay for it. Die. If you're carrying a trailer with a lot of shit on it, don't fucking pull into a gas station. I fucking hate that. There was a guy, a fucking gooseneck, with a backhoe on it, trying to get gas at the one down here.
Oh.
At the one down here.
Yeah, you got to make a choice.
Yeah. Like, go home or get it before you hook up the trailer. Like, and then was parking in all of the spots in front because he was waiting because he had to make enough room. I'm like, you have everybody backed up. Hate that guy. Hope he dies.
Use a fucking turn signal.
Yeah, something.
I don't understand. No, I'm not that guy. I'm just talking about people in general. Use a fucking turn signal.
No, that's on mine too.
What are we doing?
I don't like motorcycles. I
hate them.
I don't like people on motorcycles.
I think they should get hit by vehicles.
I want to open my door and hit them as I pass them.
Let me rev this thing up so you can so I can ruin your day. Well, I'm having the time of my life driving this motorcycle through a town with a stop sign every fucking 10 feet, fucking going 12 mile an hour. Barely going fast enough to keep it upright.
Oh my!
Go out in the country at 180 mile an hour and see how it goes.
And try to take a curve.
Or not. Just go straight.
You know, the one that got me the other day, I'm not a complainer at a restaurant. Okay? I'm just not. If you mess up my order, that's okay. My fat ass will probably eat it.
Yeah.
This fucking bitch gets her steak. She cuts into it. And as a steak usually does when you cut into it, what usually comes out?
Not blood.
Not blood, but the juice, right?
Yeah.
Like the juice in the steak.
We're going to clear that myth. That is not blood.
It's not blood. No, blood gets drained when they kill the animal before they butcher it.
It's 2022. Butchers know what the fuck they're doing.
It's not blood. But when she cuts into her steak, all the juice runs out. Sheik wanted the steak taken back into the kitchen and recooked because when she cut into it, all of the juice came out. That's what you're going to get at a restaurant unless it's a high end of like, hey, it's going to take a little longer because we got to let this rest. She wanted the juice back inside it. Oh, she didn't want a new steak? No. She wanted the juice back inside it. She was mad when she cut into it. They put some fucking juice on it. Yeah. And I'm like, you have got to be fucking kidding me. She had her take it back and then she didn't. She's like, don't bring me anything else. I'm done eating. Yeah. I'm like, I want to hit her. I want to hit that woman in the back of the head. I had a buddy. He, at a nicer restaurant, obviously, order your meal. Uh-huh. Salad first. Yeah. Entree. Yeah. All that stuff. He goes, not eating all this salad. It's how they get you. It's like, dude, you already fucking paid for it. Eat it. It's how they get you. And then they were slow getting him another drink. Like a fucking child. Yeah. Would sit there and not eat until he got another drink. Wasn't like he was drinking a fucking iced tea or anything. It was like a fucking mixture, like a Jack and Coke. It's like. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not critical to a waitress's face. But if it's been like a half hour and you haven't really done anything, like, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, hey, but this is like they're moving. Yeah. Like not in this town. Like we were somewhere like you get into the restaurant like an hour and a half after your fucking reservation. Like we had reservation. It's fucking 7. We got in at like 8:20. Gotcha. Like it's one of those places of like, not eating all this. I'm going to save half of it for when bring my drink. Food. And that's what he did. No. Saved half his salad, wouldn't let him clear the salad plate. Really? Because, if the meal wasn't enough, he'd go back to the salad because that's how, that's how they, it's like, the fuck is wrong with you? I know where you're from. Yeah. Like you're high class in people or something. I mean, it's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Yeah. Oh man, a lot of things piss me off. Most everything to me these days, like it's slim pickings of what doesn't make me mad. Well, no, I mean, obviously we talk about drive-through shit a lot because we're heavy fellas. Yeah. But the fact of like they're staring and they're going like, "Do you have?" It's like it's fucking McDonald's. Yeah. What's on the board is what's there. That's what they got. Yeah. Oh, do you guys not care? They haven't had that in fucking 30 years. The new app ordering thing bugs me. I don't know. I'd never ordered app-wise. Neither have I. But you still have to go through the drive-thru to pick it up. So yes. So you're taking up a fucking spot of somebody who actually needs to order their food. And your shit's waiting in there. Yes. And you just walk the fucking side, grab it, and leave. Now, I have used that at like a Panera or something like that. Like you just walk it, like it's just sitting there. Or Bob Evans. Or, it's like you just go and grab it. At a place where you would normally sit down, I've done it. Yeah. But not a fast food restaurant. Yeah. Because you stand up when you're in there? Well, yeah. I mean, I can't tell you the last time, like even. You ate in a fast food? Yes. Yeah. Like even COVID. Like even before COVID even was a thing. Yeah. Like, I don't remember going in and sitting down at what we would call maybe like a Subway. That would be about the only one I can remember. Because, like, if I have time to sit down, I'm not going to order this shitty food. Yeah. I'm just kind of getting this on the go. Yeah. Oh, man, I want to kill so many people. But no, I remember that it was this week. And oh, man. It was already a person that I didn't really like anyway. So then it just added to the list of while you're dead to me. Well, I get one because obviously roundabouts becoming more of a thing. Yeah. People who don't understand those. Of like, it's not a stoplight. Nope. Fucking go. Yeah. And then they go like 2 mile an hour around. Yeah. Like, or they don't understand who has the right of way. Just fucking go. The person to your left has the right of way, people. Or I guess technically to your right has the right of way. But you're looking left. Yeah. See if anything's fucking coming. And if not, go. And you're doing that as you're approaching the roundabout.
Yeah.
Not when you
Stop.
fucking get there.
Look.
Yes. You slow down,
Which
people.
I haven't been out to the one that's out in the country now.
Dude, there's going to be...
I haven't been through. I haven't even seen it.
That's going to be have to be redone in like a year because they've tried to slow down traffic so hard that curve is so sharp that they're going to hit the curb on the right side. Like if you're going like from here to like Hardin County, the curve, not the one at Thayer, the one at the next one, the one closer to the school.
Yeah.
If you're going that way and you have to make the right curve to go back around and keep going straight, it's so sharp that people are going to hit that curb and it's going to be destroyed.
Yeah.
It's going to be, or people's cars are going to be fucked up.
Yeah.
One of the two. I mean,
Both.
it's so, they've tried to slow down traffic so much right there that it's that sharp of a freaking curve.
And people are like, well, fuck roundabouts, put a stoplight in. I'm a fan of roundabouts. Now, I use it every fucking day.
It's not that hard. People don't like it because,
It's because they don't know.
Yeah, it's because
it's just...
Look at the fucking road. It has arrows.
Keep an eye.
Yeah.
If there's nobody coming, keep fucking going.
It's not that difficult.
Because the one over here that we use all the time,
Yeah.
I remember when that was a stoplight. And you'd be trapped on that road for fucking 30 minutes.
The light was so freaking
Yeah.
long.
So, kill those people. Who else are we killing? A lot of mine come with driving. Just people who annoy me that like,
Yeah.
It gets me because obviously I stop at gas station or a Walgreens or something like that.
Yeah.
Obviously, I use Walgreens a lot because where I
You're
live,
right
that's
there.
kind of like my
Yeah.
convenience stores
Uh-huh.
of like, hey, you're asking questions about shit that is fucking common knowledge.
Yeah.
Or like, guy was in front of me this morning, and I'm on a pretty good time.
Yeah.
In the morning of like, I'm pretty regimented about when I get places, what I get.
Yep.
And this guy's like standing there. We're the only two. And I walked in and he's milling around.
Oh, God.
It's like before 5 o'clock in the morning. He's kind of milling around. And I go right to what I need, grab my stuff, and I'm heading. And as I walk by him milling around, I go, guarantee he's going to beat me to the counter.
Yeah.
And he's going to take 5 fucking minutes. And he's looking up there. He's like, what flavor Swisher Sweets do you have? What kind of... And like ask...
Yeah.
Legit those questions, then bought a can of dip. Of like... They have all the... It's a fucking BP. They have all the flavors of Swisher Sweets. It's kind of what they do.
Yeah.
Ask. Do you have strawberry? I don't know if that's a thing.
Yeah.
They'll say yes or no.
They have pina colada. I know that.
I've never had a Swisher Sweet in fucking 20 years.
We used to get them like right out of high school.
Well, yeah, that's when you're supposed to.
It was cool.
They have like the little 2-packs and the fucking
Yeah.
Roll
I had some buddies that bought the Swisher Sweets but did not use them for Swisher Sweets. So
well, yeah. Now you're in a different level.
The one that's really been bugging me lately, and it's not necessarily like I'm gonna kill him. I hate when people like read the whole title to you of something, like, and I don't know how to explain because it's like, or like where it sounds like you just read the title out of a catalog. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're wearing that shirt or this kind of shirt, like, oh, I really like that Nike Dry Fit T-shirt. Like, you just like a Nike T-shirt. You know what I mean?
Or just say shirt.
Or just say T-shirt. Or just say something. I like.
Yeah.
Or the one guy I know.
I like that 80-20 poly cotton blend you got going on.
It sounds like he
3-button
reads
placard.
it. Oh my gosh.
With the logo on the yoke.
Yeah.
How about that?
I mean, it bugs the shit out of me. And I work with people who do it. And I'm like, I know what you mean. Because I'm not a fucking idiot. So you don't have to say the entire thing.
That goes with the people that are pointing at the fucking menu board as they're ordering.
Yeah.
In the drive-thru.
In the drive-thru.
Yeah, can you... Hey, man,
they can't see it.
They're not in your car.
No, they can't see it.
Yeah.
My wife is really bad about this. And I've never been... Because I don't really care. Like at a Taco Bell or like a McDonald's, I've never really cared for like the side piece. Like if you order like a number 5 and they give you like a soft taco, I don't need the soft taco. I'll just order like that burrito.
Yeah.
Or like if it's at a McDonald's, I don't need the fucking fry because they're gross.
They're terrible.
They're nasty. So I'll just take like the burger or I don't usually eat there for normal food. I usually get their breakfast. I'll just take the steak bagel thing because it's delicious.
The fucking bagels are back, baby.
That's the best. That's the best thing that they have on their menu. I'll just take that. My wife is so bad. Like, oh, number 5. Like, what's the number 5? I don't know. She goes, this is just order the number 5. Okay, I said number 5. She's like, oh, I didn't want the hash brown. So you didn't want a number 5 then, because the number 5 came with the fucking hash brown.
All of them come with a hash brown.
All of them. Yeah. She'll do that shit all the time. Hey, we'll talk about, hey, can you order number 7? It's like a case. She just wants the quesadilla.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's cheaper. You're not eating the fucking food, so it's not any cheaper.
Well, that is the bad thing, though. Like, on some of them, it's like, hey, the combo is $7 with fries and a drink. If you want the...
just the sandwich.
If you want the sandwich and a drink, that'll be $15.
Yeah, I know.
Like, what the
that
fuck?
doesn't make any sense.
I've gotten to that point where... Now, granted, it's all fast food stuff mainly, but, like, I don't need fucking French fries from anywhere.
Yeah.
Like, I've lost a taste. Like, I don't like French fries. Like, I'm going to eat them.
Yeah.
But...
not get ahead of ourselves.
But it's one of those things of like,
I know what you mean. But Wendy's about the only fast food restaurant where I'll eat their fries. They're about the only one. But other than that, I just order the sandwich.
That was, it's always like, hey,
sandwiches.
Can you? Hey, we're cooking new fries. We'll be right with you. And then you get them, it's like fucking cold and like, it's like I feel, did you microwave them when they were frozen? I don't.
Yeah. Fucking people.
I wish they'd just do shit the way that. And then, I don't. It's not very often that I pay cash anymore through a drive-through, but like, just have some training on fucking handing shit back to people. Yep. Like, don't touch me, for one.
Yeah.
And for 2, don't just like wad it up and put the change in a weird thing.
Don't
and
put the
then
change.
Drop all your change and go, oh, my bad.
So,
and then just be, I'm not going to have you give me more change, but acknowledge the fact that you fucking dropped it.
I had the one dude, he had the change on top of the bills. So I already knew it was going to fall.
Yeah.
Then he closes his hand and then tries to dump it in my hand.
Yeah.
I lost the fucking bill. And I'm like, what the? And I just looked at him and he's like, my bad. I'm like, I know it's your fucking bad.
Yeah.
I want the bill because it was like a 10. Like, I'm not just going to let it float in the wind.
Yeah.
So, I mean, luckily he was a nice guy and walked out and grabbed it, but like it blew away. Like it was, I'm like, I can't even open my door.
Yeah. I can't do anything here.
Yeah. Oh, God. My bad.
It's my bad.
Just hand me the change and hand me the bill. If we have to see each other 3 times, it's okay.
Just do what McDonald's does. Hey, you want to fucking round it up to McDonald's? Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yes.
I'll pay the extra 19 cents so I don't have to have fucking change.
Yeah, because it's not like anything comes out to fucking, $37.01.
Uh-huh.
I just assume that's your charge.
No. Not at McDonald's. Taco Bell, I could probably eat $37
Taco Bell's expensive as shit these days, man.
Well, I don't like
fucking quesadilla. It costs you $9 fucking.
Oh my God, it's so expensive. But my big issue is I don't like the ground beef.
Yeah.
So if I chicken and the steak are more expensive, so that's also part of my issue. But I also eat quite a bit, so that's why I'm fat.
That's what I think is like you go to some restaurants like $15 fucking for nothing, and then you go like obviously, I'll go to Hunan or whatever. It's like fucking $8, and I got 37 pounds of fucking shit. I'm like, what? And a soup.
Yeah.
It's
God, Hunan's delicious.
It's the best.
It is.
I don't go there as much as I should.
So good.
The next time, I mean, it was
the place by like the roundabout by the subway.
Yeah.
That place right there. I forget what it's called. Like it's called China Star, I think. Fucking delicious too.
Is it?
Yeah, it's really good.
Been there.
It's really good. Oh man, football.
Yeah, we killed some people. Yeah, speaking of football on the murder list, fucking Russell coming out. Seattle will always be in my heart. Fuck you.
Let's ride.
Let's ride.
It's such the game.
I want to be the star. You are.
Yeah.
Hand the ball to Marshawn. You had 2 fucking rings.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
You want to go with college first? Get that fucking whacked out. If anybody's gonna, if they haven't tuned out by now.
No, we're funny. We're funny. They're gonna.
I thought you were gonna go when you go. We haven't talked about this in a while. I thought you was gonna go like you shit your pants or something like that.
No,
I didn't know that it was gonna go into my wheelhouse of murder.
I had a close call. but nothing that's like funny story wise.
Mine was I had a close call this week, but it was I almost pissed myself.
Oh shit, that's a different one.
Especially because I work outside, but where I was located,
couldn't go.
Couldn't.
Mm-hmm.
Just, I mean,
yeah, couldn't go.
Probably gonna get fired.
Yeah,
I mean, my wife saw his penis. Now she wants a divorce. But it was like, I mean,
yeah, I know what you mean.
Like to the point of I finally got into the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
As I'm unzipping, still 90% sure I'm going to piss myself.
Yeah,
yeah. Obviously, I'm getting a little older too, so that shit hits like, hey, time to go.
Yeah.
You don't have the
extra.
You don't have the fucking bladder control that you had in your teens.
No, mine was only funny afterwards because I got there, I went a lot, I leave, and as in the hallway, I'm passing my principal, and I didn't think anything of it. And for some reason, I just happened to turn around. And he goes to walk in there, and I went, don't! That's all I said. He turns around and looks at me, gives me the bird, and then walked to the next bathroom down the next hallway. He's like, I really gotta go. I was like, my bad.
No, my only one was, we'll get to football here in a sec.
Okay.
Was thought I was gonna shit myself. Make it, obviously.
Yeah.
I'm a champion. But then go and it doesn't just fall out.
Oh.
It's like,
you had a thinker.
now it feels like I'm fucking constipated. I almost shit my pants getting here. Now it won't come out.
It goes
so
poop.
Fuck, I had to get a plunger.
Use the other end.
I keep a wet dry vac in the bathroom if I need to suck it out.
It's funny. All right. Football.
Start with college.
Yeah. The North Carolina App State game was so fun to watch.
Yeah.
Did you watch any of it? Oh man.
I think it was on.
It was
a secondary screen.
It was really the only fun noon game to watch. Michigan beat the hell out of Colorado State.
Yeah. Actually, I watched none of that.
But North Carolina App State was so fun to watch. Just because it was back and forth.
I don't even know. You know, obviously I worked Saturday morning and then I got home before I went down to my brother's.
Yeah.
I didn't watch any football in that noon.
Oh, really?
There was nothing that was like,
no. Well, they talked about, the only reason I watched because they talked about App State's quarterback, and he's pretty good. Pretty good.
Yeah.
Throws the ball nice, makes the good decisions. He would have won in the game in regulation. He lofts on the 2-point conversion, he lofts it. If he just throws it a normal throw, the guy probably catches it, but it hits off the tips of fingers and he drops it. I was like, you just got to put that one on the money. There's literally nobody around the guy.
That's college football.
Yeah.
That's what college football is.
Put him on the freaking, and then you win the game.
Yeah.
But other than that, it was fun. That game was fun. Again, I didn't watch any other bullshit.
Watching, I don't know how Oregon was ranked so high, losing their coach and everything.
Yeah.
But fucking Georgia, just annihilated them.
From the beginning.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't root for anybody with the first name Stetson, but he played really well. And again, I don't know how Oregon was ranked very high because they weren't any good last year.
Right.
So
and they lost their best player.
Yeah.
And their head coach.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, and they lost a very good head coach. It wasn't just
it wasn't like he was some schlub.
Yeah, no, they lost
some mystic.
Yeah, I mean, but it was the fact that they were ranked that high. I was like, well, you guys are dumb. But Georgia looked fucking good. Good. Their defense. I love the way that they just fly around.
The one that I liked, obviously, leading into Monday when the AP comes out and Georgia jumps up to 2.
Yeah.
And obviously we're Ohio State guys.
Yeah.
But all the fans saying this is bullshit. How do you lose and how do you win and get jumped? Is like, Georgia was only number 3 because they lost so many people to the NFL. They just had to see.
Yeah.
They fucking saw.
They saw because they played outstanding.
Yeah. It's like,
outstanding.
Okay.
Yeah.
If they would have shot them the number 1, I wouldn't have gave a shit.
No, because they beat a ranked opponent. I mean,
and it doesn't matter
by a lot. But, it means nothing. Again, The first 8 weeks of the season.
It doesn't matter, but it does.
The first 8 weeks of the season shouldn't mean shit, but it does for some reason.
Yeah, it's like, well, the AP poll doesn't matter. It's like, well, it doesn't, but like when they go into the ranking of the CFP, they say, well, how many top 25 wins you got?
Yeah.
Well, those are AP poll rankings, so.
Yep. And then,
fucking Utah and Florida.
That was a fun game.
But, I
tell you what, Billy, they may not have all of the, they don't have a lot of the it's not Florida, like what them in the past, but he actually schemed them up to help themselves out offensively. The guy's not a very good, you know what I mean? He throws good short stuff. He runs the ball very well, but just like the different stuff to get Utah out of alignment, they ran tackle over and did like a backside like read option, and the quarterback scored because nobody was fucking like. That's what they were missing. You're not going to get a lot of the big recruits anymore because everybody recruits so freaking heavily anymore. But you scheme to make your guys better, and I thought that's what he did. It's how he beat Utah. I mean, if it's a straight up, if it's last year's Florida team, they don't beat Utah.
No,
even if it's this year's Utah team,
and they still shouldn't have.
No, exactly. But
it's like, hey, first off, you're top 10 team.
Yeah,
you're a quarterback. You have 30 seconds. You have no timeouts, but you got down. So
yeah,
there is never a time in that position inside the 10-yard line where that ball gets thrown over the fucking middle if it is not wide.
Exactly.
Like if you take that snap and you don't see the fucking line coming forward, and for some reason the linebacker's clearing the fuck out, that ball ain't going there.
No, I don't know why.
I mean, the guy made a hell of a play on it.
Yeah.
I mean, and it was a bad throw.
Oh, yeah.
That was going in the dirt.
Well, that's what he tried to put it in the dirt, and the guy just made a hell of a play on the ball.
I was like, well, throw that up,
Yeah, it stands. Something.
Literally can throw it anywhere except there. If it's not in
the dirt, more.
You have, you're going to overtime with a chance to win here.
Yeah.
15th row.
Yep.
Or wide open guy.
Exactly.
Those are your fucking options.
And that guy that quarterback, I don't know how the hell he runs the way he runs, because he looks like he's a Vietnam vet. Like his hair, that real shaggy hair.
He doesn't have any legs?
Well, he's not Lieutenant Dan.
No, that's all I see. Like he was a real fucking person, which obviously there's a lot of multiple amputees out there.
But no, he just looks scraggly.
Mind, Lieutenant Dan is fucking real.
But he just looks so scraggly and beat up, and he's fucking huge.
Yeah.
That guy looks huge out there, but still slinging it and running.
I've seen some stuff, man. Just down there in the swamp. There was 11 guys all over us.
Luke, I'm happy. I'm happy they won, pal.
Hey, I'm happy he feels good. And then I heard Joel Klatt talking about that win and just the way that Florida played. I mean, they had a plan, which they hadn't for a while. Yeah. But he goes, hey, Florida might. He goes, Florida could be a good team. They might be the second best team in the East.
Yeah.
And my thought after watching Georgia play, going, that's like the guy that wins the fucking porn award for best cuddler. I mean, the fuck does that mean? The second best team in the SEC. The fuck does that matter?
Yeah, exactly.
Because it's like that gap between 1 and 2 ain't a small one.
Yeah.
But good job, Luke.
Yeah. Oh, man.
The massive hog that the Pac-12 took to the bunghole.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is. Yeah. I mean, your 2 ranked teams one gets destroyed. And good old Bo Nix, you transfer out of the SEC to Oregon. And you still have to play fucking Georgia.
Oh, yeah. He's so bad, too.
And when he was a freshman, it was like, this is the fucking next coming, man.
Yep. He's the fuck. He sucks.
He's fast. He can run. Yeah. I mean, because his freshman year, that was kind of what he just fucking ran for 180 yards and then would make a big throw of
he looks the part.
Absolutely.
He looks
like he should be a guy.
He should be. He honestly, his body frame looks like Herbert's body frame.
I think he could have been a guy if he'd have went somewhere. He just happened to go to a place to begin with.
Well, his dad played there, right? Wasn't he like a legacy or something?
But it was like, they're not
any good.
They've sucked for a while now.
Nobody developed you, man. Now you transferred out.
Yeah.
It's like you should have transferred there when Cristobal was there, man. Somebody that was going to help you out a little bit.
And then the sheer embarrassment of the overhead shot of the Rose Bowl for the UCLA game.
Yeah.
There's like fucking 12 people there. And, the top is tarped off.
Uh-huh.
And it's, UCLA, and it's got that Jordan logo of like, man, Michael's got to be fucking pissed if he saw this. Of like, there's nobody here to watch this game. Why are you sponsoring them?
Yeah.
Which pissed me off a little bit because it was so much better of like Jordan Brand, North Carolina, Derek Jeter.
Yeah.
And then like some other stud.
Uh-huh.
And that's it.
Yeah.
Like there's one in basketball. I don't know that they had any in basketball. They had North Carolina. They had Derek. There's like one in each sport.
I think Chris Paul is Jordan.
But there was only like 5 Jordan guys of like, and now it's like fucking UCLA.
Michigan.
Like you got that contract from Under Armour, which shouldn't even be a company because who gives a shit for fucking 65-year-olds fucking Under Armour.
Yeah.
But it's just like it's killed the brand.
Yeah.
Of like, okay, I don't feel like you need to be paying money to UCLA. Like, hey, we'll let you wear our shit, but we ain't giving you anything because we ain't getting any sales out of this.
Yeah.
And then go to USC. I mean, they got to win. There wasn't anybody at that game.
No, there wasn't.
Of like, nobody gives a shit out there.
No, not at all.
Now they're ranked in the top 10.
Yeah.
One win.
Yeah. Did Oklahoma end up winning that game?
I have no idea.
Me either. I don't see if Venables got his first win as a coach.
Yeah, that was, I assume they played nobody, so I would imagine.
Yeah, they didn't play anybody good, but you never know. They were ranked 9th for some reason.
Well, they got to be. They're Oklahoma.
Yeah. Did you watch the Pitt? You were asleep. That's a stupid question. The Thursday night one with Pitt and West Virginia.
Zero chance that happened.
Yeah, I know.
I'm just trying to make fucking halftime tonight, which probably won't happen because.
Yeah, Oklahoma won. But it was a fun game. And then LSU and Notre Dame on Sunday night was fun.
Yeah, I didn't watch that either, but it was like waking up and seeing them like, oh, okay, so you're.
Yeah.
Like
Notre
you
Dame,
didn't just lose.
Or not Notre Dame, but LSU and. Oh, fuck, who the hell they play?
I don't even know. And it doesn't even matter because the way they got beat.
Yeah, the pick in the end zone.
Well, the fact of, hey, how you get 2 kicks blocked?
Yeah.
Like you're not a good coach.
No, you're not.
That is
my
bare minimum to be a good coach. Can't be getting kicks blocked. That's just they're just not disciplined. Hey, don't let the guy go inside. If he goes inside, he's gonna fucking block it. And that's what happened. Not once, but twice.
They played. I can't fucking find it. Hold on. A lot of dead air here. Hold on.
Quality time.
Florida State. Fuck. Sorry.
Oh yeah.
Florida State. Yeah, picks them off in the end zone, but it's like the best article I read after that game talks about the special teams, and it was like this is what it was the only coach to go with Brian Kelly when he left was the special teams coach. Oh man, that's funny.
But when you look at it, because that was always a Tressel thing of, hey, that's like the most important thing. Urban Meyer coached the special team.
Yeah.
Like that was, and I guarantee Nick Saban is that, hey, like you just can't.
Mm-hmm.
Can't get kicks blocked. That's just the fucking way it is.
Yeah.
And you're supposed to be, he just,
I don't
put
like
on
him.
that Southern accent.
Yeah.
And you do all this
do the
bullshit.
videos
And then
da 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 da. And the guy's a fucking douchebag anyway. I've never really been a big fan of Brian Kelly. But like all of his interviews and stuff, he just sounds like a fucking tool bag now.
He killed that kid.
Yeah, he did. He killed that kid.
But
yeah,
that was. Other than that, I mean, it gets a little bit into, Texas gets a win. Now you play Alabama.
Yeah.
So it's like
Quinn Ewers' car gets towed during the game. Did you see that?
Yeah.
That's funny.
How does that happen?
I don't know how that happens, man. You parked in the wrong fucking spot then.
It's like. That was the biggest thing to ever happen to Texas when he transferred to Texas. Then they sign Arch Manning. They're like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Because, You get thumped, and then Arch comes in next year as a freshman.
I heard he's not as. There's like the hype is there for Manning. Like they don't play anybody, and
I'm sure
like
you know I don't.
You know what I mean? Kind of like remember those highlights when Zion came out of high school. He's playing against all those like prep schools.
Yeah,
like that's what I heard. Like that's like actually Luke told me that he had heard like that's kind of the issue with
sure
Manning.
No,
that's
like
what I said.
Watching the highlights when Ezekiel Elliott played because he's playing teams like where we went to school. Like, what the fuck? Or Derrick Henry.
Derrick Henry, yeah.
These freaking little white kids trying to tackle this 6'2", 250-pound guy that runs a 4.2.
Yeah. Oh, but no, you're right, though. I mean, he's got to play well to be even considered for next year. He's getting right back to the bench.
Yeah, because the one thing that you're going to know is it seems like the kid's not a fuck.
Yeah.
You know, he's a Manning.
Uh-huh.
Obviously, all the attributes are there.
Yeah.
A big arm.
Uh-huh.
Tall.
Yep.
And his level of knowledge of football
probably is higher than anybody.
So it's going to be higher probably than most of the coaching staff.
Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, my two uncles, both going to be Hall of Famers, won Super Bowls. We spent some time together, but I spent most of my time with my grandpa that was also a fucking NFL quarterback of.
Yeah.
And then Cooper.
Yeah.
My dad.
Yeah. Stupid.
Cooper got pre-approved for a Visa
card. Yeah.
We all had a pretty good day.
All
right.
Yeah, we can talk about it. It looked okay.
Yeah. Offense was bad. I
expected
whatever.
that. I still think, and this is, it's just really Ohio State. It's really anybody but, and you can blame it. It's really anybody but the SEC. It doesn't matter who's there, who's coaching, anything. It doesn't seem like they come out good.
No, they played a game exactly how they got beat by Oregon last year.
Yeah, exactly. Come out flat.
Yep.
Everything was off. Everything was like they didn't come out ready to play.
Try to pick off the first play of the game, let it go for 60. Go like, here we fucking go.
Yeah, I mean, just make just like play the game. Don't try to do anything special. Just play the game. I know the big play was kind of the concern there for a while because that's really how they were getting in the scoring position, like big plays. But other than that, I thought the defense looked 10 times better than it has in the last 5 years.
Well, the fact that the linebacker blitzed and actually sacked the quarterback and didn't run directly into the guard.
It was beautiful to watch.
Oh, you mean the guys up front actually had a movement to create a gap for him to... Holy shit.
Yeah, but just the switching things up and the movement, and it wasn't just straight fucking man zero. I mean, it was nice to see that being done, and then it's only going to get better because... there was big plays because people, you know what I mean? Whatever you want to call it, but that looked a lot better than it had in the past.
Yeah. Well, and I mean, it goes down to, like, you got a big play because the guy went to basically pick a ball off that he was never getting to. If he tackles the guy, they gained 8 yards.
Yeah, exactly.
Just shove him out of bounds.
Uh-huh. Yeah. And then offensively, I didn't expect him to start fast. You never see it with all the hype. You don't know. They don't even know what they are yet.
Yeah.
They have the ability. Obviously, they showed it to be a downhill running football team. You actually have guys playing positions that actually were recruited to play those positions.
Yeah. Which Ryan Day's offense is shots.
Yeah.
You take big shots.
Uh-huh.
Well, they're dropping back and not letting you do it.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
And I'll stick on this, and this isn't like, what bad reaction off of one game. I said this last year. You can go back, check tape.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's a little overhyped as a play caller. Like his offense is not like it's nothing. I mean, you have far superior athletes.
Yeah.
But he's not working people open. Like when you see with Alabama, when Lane Kiffin kind of started it, they are scheming, like guys that are getting double teamed are getting schemed to be wide the fuck open.
Oh, 100%.
Like Ohio State didn't do that.
No.
I mean, it's not their thing.
I mean, I think the best we saw that was when Alabama played Ohio State in the national championship game, and you saw Sarkisian scheming up the one guy.
Yeah.
I know if I motion him here, motion him back, he's going to be a linebacker.
Yeah. So I don't remember the only time Ohio State really does any kind of motion is on a
jet.
Basically, the guy that goes in motion is getting the ball. And everybody, you know that.
Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah, no, but I agree with you. there's no deception. There's no nothing. It's
Nope.
I'm better than you, and I'm going to.
Yeah, I got better guys.
Yeah,
and most of the time that's correct.
Yes,
until
it is.
you get into
Yeah, but no, I think the running game was very pleasantly surprised. Mayan Williams played like a dog.
Yeah,
and we still don't know what Trayvon Henderson is. We haven't seen his ceiling yet. So
no, that was it with the Mayan though. Like he bounces out. He can't keep. Like he was gone.
Oh yeah,
it was like that was his come out of the Oregon. It was the same thing.
Yeah,
ran it off that right and just fucking boom.
Yep. Yeah,
I still remember that Gus going, looks like he was shot out of the cannon. It's like, he looks pretty fucking slow, actually, but he's outrunning everybody, I guess.
It was just, I thought it was nice to see them actually run the ball with an idea of what they can do up front.
Well, everybody knew you were running the ball and you went 15 plays, 7 minutes and scored a touchdown.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that's good.
That's
awesome. They played the
done
pass.
that last year.
And Marcus Freeman's defense is built to stop the pass. They play with the 3 high safety.
Yeah.
And it's a different look than Ohio State's going to see any other place.
Maybe not now.
Maybe not now, no. But a lot of teams don't run the 3 high safety look and like the 3-5-3 kind of look with those guys 3 high. So I think it is a little different than what they're used to seeing.
It is exactly onto the NFL side. It's exactly what the teams were doing to Kansas City. When Kansas City's losing games, like, hey, we're going to drop back and we're going to give you 7-yard passes because we don't think you have the
patience.
We don't think you have the patience to fucking do it. Run the ball.
Yeah.
Hey, get 4 yards of carry.
Yeah.
We don't think you got
the patience to do it.
If you can't hit a home run, you're not. I need it. I need it.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was always mine. Like the whole Ryan. I think I even said that to my brother. Like when they get in those situations of like, okay, they're on about the 50. All right, we're going to try to score here.
Yeah,
we're going to throw a deep shot. It's going to be incomplete, and now we're going to run it. Gain 2 yards because everybody knows you're going to run after you incomplete a pass, and then it's like, yeah. But they'll be fine. They shouldn't lose this year.
No, they shouldn't.
I mean,
no. And then after we're done talking about that, we now have a 12-team playoff.
Yeah,
starting as early as 2026. Now they said that they're trying to get it early for next year,
which basically
2 years, but
basically means of like we got to see how much money we can get.
Yeah, and if I'm not mistaken,
it should be done for 2024 because ESPN's going to pay whatever the fuck.
Yeah,
but the way college is, they'll drag it and it'll end up getting pushed to like 2032. Well, we'd already scheduled games out to 2036, so we're going to have to...
Well, I think that they listened to the old WideSide way of doing things, and they're going to have 5 at-large, and the rest are going to be based off of rankings.
I think 6.
Is it 6 at-large?
Well, yeah, because if you're 5 power in the highest ranking non-power conference champion, but they got to be... Like, they can't be a...
FCS school, they have to be an FBS school.
Well, no, and they got to be ranked.
Oh,
like
okay,
they can't,
I see it.
It's like, well, we won the fucking Sun Belt.
Yeah,
we're fucking 2-12. We just went on a run. You can't. It's not going to be that. It's going to be like a Cincinnati. Or, when that happens, of highest ranked conference champion from a non-power, but it's got to, you can't be ranked like fucking 30th.
Yeah,
and be,
Yeah, but no, it's. I'm glad they fucking changed it.
Yeah,
now you're gonna get more football. You're going to get better. You're going to get more competitive playoffs. Now, the 12, you got to have a bye with the top seed teams.
Which they are.
You have to because you're not going to watch.
Yeah, because you can't go 6.
Yeah, but you can't have fucking Alabama playing number 12 seed. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not. Then you're going to have people like, whoa, it's the same thing as every. Like, just shut the fuck up. Better.
That's what everybody says. It's just going to end up being the same teams. It's like, who gives a fuck?
Maybe
more
not.
Football.
Maybe not.
Well, and I'm a big fan of how Joel Klatt broke that down because he broke it down on based on 5-star recruits.
Yeah.
Since the playoff, Alabama has had 45-star recruits.
Okay.
Since 2014.
Yep.
Alabama's had 40. Georgia's had 36. Ohio State's had 28. Clemson's had like 24, and LSU has had 22. And then It's a massive drop. It's like the 5-star recruits are going to place only the people that have actually won one.
Yeah.
Are getting the, you know.
Yeah.
There was, I think they said 247. There's 10 uncommitted 5-star recruits at that Ohio State game.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
Now, you know, you bring them in of like Ohio State opening night, Notre Dame night game, fucking LeBron James.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
Joe Burrow.
Yeah.
I mean, fucking Jason Tatum for some reason.
Yeah, there's everybody was there.
Everybody was there.
It was crazy. That's pretty sweet.
You can't compete with that. I mean,
the kid, what I was cool, the kid from Finley who's going to Ohio State was there.
Yeah.
The lineman that was there. And I think his brother that's being recruited by them too is there. Like, how cool would that be? Being from fucking Findlay, Ohio, standing next to LeBron and Bronny, and then all these fucking superstars coming out too.
Yeah.
Burrow, Hubbard, like you said, Jason fucking Tatum was there for some reason. Evan Turner.
A signed Ted Ginn jersey.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's funny how that brings people in.
Yeah. I mean, and he'd given the stat since the inception.
Yeah.
16 or 14 teams have made the playoff.
Mm-hmm.
Less than 10% of the sport.
Yep.
Then going back to 2014 and going through it as a 12 team, 41 different teams would have made it.
Okay. See,
and it goes again of like Penn State would have made it 3 times or 4 times. Wisconsin would have made it 3 times.
Yeah.
But you get into like Coastal Carolina would have made it a year. And I mean,
somebody to get those guys on the map, to get them some recruits.
Hey, you got a chance.
Mm-hmm.
You're selling the playoff.
Just takes one.
We make it to the playoff.
Yep.
Well, you're never going to be in Alabama. It might be 5 to 8 years from now. I mean,
Coastal Carolina wasn't getting the 5-star guy anyway.
No.
You're just needing better ones.
Maybe they get some 4-star guys.
You're just wanting better ones in your own state.
Yeah. But it makes so much more sense. But somehow they'll fuck it up to where it won't happen for, it will not happen before 2026.
No, I can see it.
They will run that contract out.
Yep.
Because ESPN has the contract now. The best way to do it is to kind of do it like the NFL, where ESPN's got a piece, Fox has a piece, CBS has a piece.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if they're breaking their contract to renegotiate, ESPN's the only one in the game right now.
Yeah. And that's really the only thing keeping ESPN
they're going to run their
relevant.
fucking contract.
That's the only one keeping ESPN alive right now is college football.
Yeah. One NFL game. Nobody watches it.
No.
Well, and then when you look at it of like former players starting their own podcasts, it's like McAfee has NFL fucking rights to show clips from games.
Yeah.
Like, well, you're not, not as relevant.
Yeah.
If, as this. Because you never changed.
But I thought overall, it was an opening weekend of college football.
Yeah, it was all right.
It was all right. It was football. It was fun to watch. Sit down, eat some food, drink some beer, watch some football. We've been waiting for that for fucking 8 months.
But I think you're going to see, when it gets to the 12 teams, now I think they were already scheduled to do this here in the next 5 or 6 years, but now you're probably going to see an Alabama, Ohio State.
Yeah.
Or, Georgia. You saw Georgia and Clemson. But
I know what you're saying.
Because it doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah.
Whoever loses that game is like,
you're still making it
Ohio
in.
State lost their opening game, but it was fucking Alabama.
Yeah.
So, we'll see in January.
Now you don't have to play Arkansas State this week.
Yeah, if they can get rid of that shit.
Yep. That's what even if you get rid of that shit by cutting down your regular season games.
Yeah.
I would be all fucking for it. I don't need them to play Arkansas State and then I don't even know who else they play. That's a slack team. That's just a tune-up game. I know there's one other one, but I don't need that. Stop doing that. Make their games shorter. Make the season shorter because you're extending the playoffs. Or schedule somebody tough.
Yeah.
Or not. It doesn't even have to be fucking tough. You don't have to play Alabama. Play somebody relevant.
Well, even if it was, say, obviously since we're in Ohio, it doesn't have to be Ohio State, Alabama, or Ohio State, Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
It was just Ohio State, LSU.
Yeah.
Or Auburn. Or,
Kentucky, Florida.
Doesn't matter.
Name one of those. Even if we can get the Texas a thing again. That was always a fun one.
Yep.
but somebody relevant. And I know
more games,
something. Even the OSU Oregon game, that's been a nice little rivalry since Terrell Pryor and those guys in the Rose Bowl. I mean, that's been it's a quiet one.
Yeah.
But because anytime that there is highlights of that game, everybody wants to think it as a rivalry. Yeah. Oh, they played each other back in 2012 or whatever and did this. And then 2014 in the national championship game. And then they beat them last year. It's like, yeah, that's another fun game to have because you can talk about it and build it up.
Well, and that was a talk, too, of because, like, the Rose Bowl has been... Yeah, we play at 4 o'clock on fucking January 1st of like, hey, look, you're either going to be part of this or fuck off.
Yeah, exactly.
Because exactly what happened last year is Ohio State won the Rose Bowl and considered their season a failure.
Yeah.
You don't matter.
You mean nothing.
Be part of the playoff.
Yep. I think that's what they have to do. Their New Year's 6 game should be playoffs.
Yeah.
Playoffs.
And it should be on January 1st.
Yeah. Yeah, I hate the New Year stuff because I don't remember the games.
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing. It's like, man, the first year this was so awesome. It's like, yeah, because the first year that, like when Ohio State won, the first year of the playoff, it was on fucking New Year's Day.
Yeah, which was great.
That's when you're supposed to watch college football.
Yeah. It was awesome.
And if you're not going to take advantage of it, the fucking NFL will.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we'll play.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we'll play on that day.
And we'll kill everybody because we're better and we have a far superior product.
I wish they would just play if you're going to call them your New Year's 6, play them then and then play the playoff games the same fucking day.
Yeah.
Bump them up. You can have 2 games.
Well, the New Year's 6, it's going to be part of the playoff.
I know.
They're not going to have
But
those.
I'm saying like last year, they had the 2 playoff games on New Year's Eve and then they had the 6 games on New Year's Day.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, you can play all 8 games that day because start them an hour apart. Or an hour and a half apart. By the time that one's at halftime, the new game kicks off.
Yeah.
Then you can flip back and watch the last quarter of it and not miss it. You know what I'm saying? You can flip back and forth and you can get all 8 games in one fucking day.
That was, and then seeing that playoff, like, and this was funny, obviously on Twitter. I love reactions to that shit of like, well, now the fucking regular season doesn't mean anything in college anymore. Yeah. It's like, I can tell from your photo that you're a Notre Dame fan.
Yeah.
It's week 2 and your season's over.
Yeah.
Maybe the regular season shouldn't be so fucking important.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe just play some fucking games.
Yeah. Yep. No, and I think that'll help with the 12-game season, too. There won't be the deathly, the one we should have lost. Or imagine if there was the 12-team playoffs, and just how better it would have been the year like Ohio State got beat by Iowa or the one they got beat by Purdue. Or
Ohio State is the only team that would have made every playoff.
Yes. Well, Alabama.
Nope.
Oh, really?
At a year where they ranked 13th.
Really?
Yep.
What the hell year was that?
Well, I mean, they...
Oh, you're saying like of all time?
No.
Oh, in the last...
Since the inception of the playoff, Ohio State's the only team that would have made every playoff if it was a 12-teamer.
What the hell year? They ranked 13th?
Obviously, one year they missed it.
Oh, was that the year that...
Like they lost multiple games.
They lost to Auburn, right? That year, Auburn went okay.
Like something, they were ranked in the CFP rankings. They were 13th. Like Alabama would not have made it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So Ohio State is the only team that would have made it every year. And like, well, they're just going to make it all the time. And I was like, well, they're fucking probably gonna anyways.
Yeah, exactly. That's part of the.
And here's the thing, talking about how, let's say Ohio State, has one loss or run, even if they run the table.
Yeah.
And Alabama and Georgia do their thing, and so one of them has one loss and one of them's undefeated, and then maybe USC's undefeated, and then maybe Oklahoma's undefeated.
Yeah.
Well, now you're going to talk about the regular season being overly fucking important to the fact that you got to have a conversation that Ohio State only beat Notre Dame by 11.
Yep.
That's a detriment.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't cover the spread.
Yeah, that is tough. I don't like that.
And
Yeah. I don't like that for any team.
Win a fucking game.
Yeah, just win the game.
While they just celebrated the 0-2 national championship, they didn't beat anybody by more than fucking 2 points.
Yeah.
I mean.
And it was you can consider it a botched call. I mean, I'm sure a lot of Miami fans, that's not pass
I'm not even talking about that game.
Yeah.
I'm talking about every fucking game. They had the 40-yard fucking bomb on Purdue to win the game.
Yeah.
You know, it's like that team never even gets there because it's like, well, you didn't win by enough.
Mm-hmm.
We deem this team no good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I thought it was a win for Notre Dame. Like they can hold their head.
Yeah.
They didn't get blown. They didn't get their doors blown off.
I mean, and then like people are going to be like, and we already talked about it. Georgia beat the hell out of Oregon. It's like, yeah, but Oregon's not good. I mean, that's was the thing. Like they shouldn't have been ranked,
dude. When somebody got fucking a Georgia fan got dunked on about the Ohio State game.
Yeah.
Yeah, they only beat Notre Dame by this. And the first response was a picture of fucking Georgia only winning 10-7 over Clemson last year.
Yeah.
And then it was just like, oh, fuck, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yeah,
and Clemson
exactly.
was god awful.
Yeah.
Talking about that, 10 years, $150 million for fucking Dabo.
Oh, Dabo Sweeney. You know what? It's not shocking, though.
No.
Because he's a good coach, number one. Number two, you can't afford to have some of these other guys who are switching conferences offer that guy the same fucking contract.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This is just my speculation. When Sark doesn't do anything, Texas moving the SEC. They have enough money to go ahead and try and grab him. Now they can't. You know, stuff like that, I think, where, you know what I'm trying to say? He has to stay in Clemson has to give him that, or somebody else is going to.
That was always like when Nick Saban's contract came out, about, it's like, who's college coach shouldn't pay him that much. It's like, you know how much money Alabama has just because of fucking Nick Saban? That's it. Yeah. Just Nick Saban.
Uh-huh.
Fucking new buildings everywhere, fucking enrollment's up because the atmosphere is awesome. Now they only watch half the game.
Yeah.
Because most of the time you got to have Saban going, hey, please stay and support our fucking school for the second half. I know we're up 50, but.
Stop going home and banging your sisters.
Yeah.
That's what Alabama does. I don't know if you do that.
Party. I think I'd seen that. It was a woman gets impregnated by brother at a furry party.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
I didn't know. Oh, God. But yeah, it was good for college football weekend. A lot of good news coming around college football. The 12-team playoffs, people doing this, people staying. You're getting more relevant with the times of football, I think, with guys, with people moving conferences and things like people are starting to get the writing on the wall of, my conference sucks. Yeah. And I need to be relevant again. I need to go do this, or I need to go do that, or stuff like that. I think
you got to have games to get. You have to widen success because you can't have USC having an empty fucking stadium.
Yeah, exactly.
You just can't. You're USC.
Yep.
I mean,
oh man,
and you have that first week of like now you get those games. Hey, opening week, Alabama USC, like they did whatever 10 years ago.
Yeah, Texas USC. Please God, bring that one back.
And it's you have 1 week before the NFL starts to fucking make a splash.
Yeah,
because starting tonight, nobody fucking cares.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
because you play. I love college football, but it's terrible.
Yeah, in the grand scheme of things, it's not terrible. Good. Yeah, yeah.
Now the adults get at it tonight.
Yep.
And let's move into the NFL because we talked about fucking college long enough.
Okay, so tonight we have the Rams and we have the Bills. Ring ceremony. It's in Los Angeles in that beautiful that stadium.
The ring.
So cool.
Whitworth had his on.
Yeah.
And it looks massive on his hand, and his hand is probably bigger than my fucking head.
That's
my penis.
I still can't get over how fucking nice that goddamn stadium is. Like just
super
to pick,
nice.
Like on Hard Knocks last year when they were going through the shit. I was like, God, that's so cool. Even the fucking Lions stuff is nice. Now, I know it's an NFL team, but we always joke like it's the Lions. But even their shit's nice.
Yeah, everyth's nice.
Except
Cincinnati. They're getting there.
They're getting
I did watch the interview with Burrow. He was on McAfee today. Of like the field's done, and by the time it's cold out, they should have the bubble up.
Yeah.
Of like, and that was when Whitworth was on. AJ asked him a question. It was like, now, do you think you got your grit by all those years in Cincinnati practicing where they crush concrete and make stone? It's like, I think maybe that's why I lost my hair. All that fucking. It is funny seeing an overhead. It's like practice field. Here's where the bubble's going. Here's a concrete factory.
Yeah,
right. That's kind of in between them with the fucking bridge going over.
Yeah.
Like the fuck.
Oh man, but no, we have Bills, Rams. It's going to be great. It's going to be a high-flying football.
I filled out because I got a free voucher for the $1 million thing or whatever tonight.
Tonight.
So obviously
$1 million is coming.
I still don't understand. Like, I am fucking terrible at picking that stuff.
Uh-huh.
But I just
think you're gonna win.
I fucking assume that I'm gonna. It's not. I assume. Like, I will be when I wake up tomorrow morning and see that I finished fucking 87,000th or whatever it is. I'll be like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
How did I not win $1 million? Like, I don't understand how I'm
My
not.
lineup was so good.
It's terrible.
Yeah. I got the kicker.
Because you almost have to, because everybody on
I don't
both
have the
of those
kicker on mine.
everybody on both those teams are so fucking expensive.
I know.
There's a lot of times, like, if you get one of those same games, like, you can a lot of times you can finagle it and pick both quarterbacks and catch a receiver both ways, maybe catch a running back. It's like,
not this one.
no, you get a quarterback and his receiver.
Yep.
Nah, it's
And
like,
then you're
maybe
picking-
this guy will score a touchdown.
You're picking the backup running back, hoping that he squeezes
like
one
Eckler
in.
run it 98 yards and be fucking gassed, so they got to bring this guy in. He's gonna punch it in. I was like,
oh man, no, but it's gonna be a fun one. It's gonna be fun. You want to pick it real fast before we go into the weekend picks?
I mean, it's not gonna matter. This isn't gonna be out before it fucking starts, so people aren't gonna care. But I'm happy to pick it. I'm gonna take the Rams plus 2.5.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not. I'm going to go with the Bills minus
2.5.
Yeah,
the over-under is
Bills.
like 52.
Yeah.
It's going over.
Going over 52 for sure.
It'd probably be fucking 10-7. Be like that fucking Iowa game. It's 7 fucking points.
Two
Didn't
fucking
score a
safeties.
touchdown.
It's embarrassing. But it happens. It's football.
I think he, obviously puts a lot of tight ends. I don't understand how he puts tight ends in because they've never caught a pass in college.
I know.
But he's got a lot of them. Obviously, the linemen are everywhere.
Good, yeah.
Of like, but
yeah, you didn't score a touchdown.
It's a sad thing in college that we're in of like, how has he not been shit canned?
No shit.
Or been like, hey, we're going to need to pay, like, we're paying you whatever he makes, $4 or $5 million, $3 million, whatever he makes of like, we're going to pay you $3 million, but we're going to pay this offensive coordinator $7
million
for when you decide to retire because somehow we've got to get some sort of, the punter is the best player on the fucking team. He won the game for them.
Yeah, no, I know.
And almost all of the games they won last year was the punter.
Yeah. Well.
But, okay, back to the NFL.
Yeah, back to the NFL. But, yeah, no, Bills minus 2.5 over the 53.
I am getting, there's so much cock-slarping going on with the Bills.
Cock-slarping, huh?
That I'm getting a little.
You getting sick of them already?
No, well, I'm getting a little, making me want to go.
Yeah. Well, I
it's
don't.
like, hey, fucking Game of Thrones. Yeah, I'm not watching that shit. Kind of feeling, like when people are it's like the fucking Bills, the fucking Bills,
no,
the fucking Bills. It's like,
I don't even think about it, the Bills. I don't hear anything about the Bills. I hear the Josh Allen train.
Well, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, he is a fantastic quarterback, but he hasn't won anything yet.
Yeah.
So let's ease off the high. It's the same reason why people are turning off Patrick Mahomes.
That's why I'm turning off fucking Herbert. I think he's phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
But you haven't made a playoff yet. I mean, it's like, well, he's going to win the MVP this year, and they're going to do this. It's like,
nope.
Well, they're still the Chargers, so they're
exactly.
gonna fuck away 3 or 4 games that they had won up until the last 30 seconds.
Faux show.
But that was a funny thing too, in the topic wise of like, and I'm on Twitter a decent amount.
Mm-hmm.
I don't tweet as much as I should. We went on a run there for a little bit where we both did 5 a day.
Yeah.
And got some traction, and then just quit.
Because something happened. Or
we talk about, man, it'd be fun to do this kind of thing for a living, then put in 0 fucking effort to make that happen. But that's kind of what we fucking do. We got some golf balls. I haven't lost any of them doing any advertising or giving them away to anybody.
I gave them away to some people. I gave mine away to some people.
Yeah, but they're probably people that are your buddies. I just give them away to random people walking down the street.
I don't walk down the street.
I didn't say I was walking. I said,
you give it to
guy had a
people?
ripped jacket. Here's a golf ball.
That's just the
I think
style.
that might have been his home. It's in front of the old Kmart.
Is that Ohio means jobs now? The old Kmart?
East Side.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah.
There was a bum there. I was driving through, cutting through that. They might as well just fucking plow that through there and just make that a fucking road.
Yeah.
Make it a lot easier on my life trying to navigate that side of town. For all you fucking people that don't live there, you learn how to drive on the east side.
Yeah.
Stoplights are a thing. Go to those. Don't try to fucking turn left on the busiest highway we have in this town.
No shit.
But this guy was like kind of under he's at the front door.
Mm-hmm.
And he's laying on his back.
Yeah.
And he's got his head on everything he owns in the world. And he's sleeping.
Uh-huh.
And like...
Did you honk?
No, I'm not a dick.
Yes,
I pissed on him. But I've told that story. I've pissed on bums before.
Yeah.
But like the way the sun is like the awning, like half his face was in direct fucking sunlight, the other half's in shadow. I'm like, if this guy would have had access to a mirror,
yeah,
he's just like he's fucking tan on one side of his body.
He painted his face for a game.
And I haven't seen. Well, I did see the one bum the other day. Like he's been a bum for, I mean, fucking the last 8 years. Like hanging, you know, at Eastgate.
Yeah.
Of like that is some fucking bummery, or like the fucking legend.
Tomfoolery. He's the bum of them all.
Yeah. When it's always at like the funniest thing is, man, like you always see him like smoking like cigarettes that he picked up off the ground.
Yeah.
But he's sitting at a table at Panera.
Yeah.
Like outside, just like like
this is the
got
best.
a fucking cup of coffee from Speedway and a fucking, you know, cigarette with lipstick on it.
Yeah.
Of like just fucking doing it though. He's living his life. He doesn't know what's going on.
There's no clue.
But
no clue.
Fuck guys. Got less worries than we do. I mean, he doesn't have anywhere to sleep.
Yeah.
But
he does have probably less worries. Nothing's going on.
I guarantee he does. What the fuck's he got to do? I mean,
yeah.
Let's see if I mean, you just go to every fucking drive-through like we talked about that drops change fucking everywhere for everybody. Go pick all that shit up.
Yeah.
Get yourself a coffee and a condom.
Yeah.
You don't want to make a mess when you jerk off.
I'm sure he cares about that.
What if he got it on his jeans?
Yeah. Oh, man. Next to the other billion stains that have been on there for 8 years. Oh, this is the cum side of my leg. This is the other pant leg. We keep this one nice.
I got a left tilt to it, so it always, I'm a hook. I hook it.
I hook it. Oh, fuck. Let's pick some NFL games.
Pick them all. We done with tonight's game? Yeah, it's
we did tonight.
Ozzy Osbourne playing at halftime should be electric.
Yeah.
Or he dies on the stage.
I hope he does.
That would
that's
be awesome.
Memorable.
Because the Queen died today.
Thank God.
You didn't like her?
No.
Why?
She just... Why would I? Why? Yeah, old and decrepit and inbred and a little racist. I mean, I mean,
not valid reasons.
Not a fan of her.
A little inbred.
Yeah, I mean,
fucking little.
You're quite inbred.
Quite.
Well, my wife is like obsessed with
royalty.
Yes.
Yeah.
And she goes, the Queen died. I said, good riddance for that inbred racist piece of shit. And she's like, don't talk about her like that. I'm like, she can't fucking hear me. She's dead, Molly.
Yeah.
We're going to read her the text.
Well, that's the thing. It was like, oh, you know, she, now granted, like in her 70 fucking years or whatever, like she used to have some power.
Uh-huh.
Now they're like, oh, it's such a, you know, the opening here and the fucking big-eared guy now that's the king.
Yeah.
Of like, could do, you know, such, it's like, nah, it's not like they're a mascot.
Yeah.
Because they don't have any power.
Exactly.
Well,
yeah, it is their
fucking
mascot.
prime minister and a parliament and, you know, you don't have, but it does feel different that there's a king.
Yeah.
You know?
No, not to me. Not really.
No, I'm just like in the...
It is weird.
Yeah, it's like...
Yeah.
In my mind, like I can't... Like I didn't see her beheading people.
Yeah.
But I can see him.
Yeah.
You know?
She seems more mean than everybody else.
Probably was.
Yeah.
You know? Don't pet my dog.
Yeah.
Like the dictator where he just keep doing the throat slash. Get rid of him. Get rid of him. All right. Yeah, the Queen died.
Yeah.
So
stupid bitch.
Everybody mourns in their own way.
Mm-hmm. With
people get sad over somebody dying that they'd never met.
That bugs me too. That bugs me.
Not gonna say it.
Okay.
Tell you off air because I had a fucking.
Yeah.
Not gonna fucking say because it was gonna be. It was a good one though. It was a doozy.
Oh man. All right. You got your phone ready to go?
Yeah.
Come on, man. As you're looking it up, I'll talk to you, okay?
You keep talking.
All right. Well, we have 1, 2. How many do you want to do? You want to do? Did we do 4 or 5 last year?
Did 5 apiece.
Yeah, okay, we'll do 5 apiece.
Because your one buddy, it's like, if you just picked a couple more games, you'd have the whole slate.
Yeah, but we don't want to do that.
That's not the way we do it.
No, fuck you. Have your own show. We'll do what we want. All right, so we're going to do 5 apiece. A lot of good 1 o'clock games. Okay, 4 o'clock games. My team plays Monday. Did they play the late game Monday? When's September 15th? Oh, that's next. Okay. Okay, cool. We're good. All right. Sorry, talking to myself now.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. I'm going to give you 1 game here, all right? 1 game at a time.
Yep, I know how it goes. I am also part of this show. You may think it's all you.
No,
I'm here sometimes too.
I don't think it's all me.
90%.
Eagles at Lions. Lions are plus 3.5.
Eagles minus 3.5. They're going to beat the shit out of the Lions.
Yeah.
It was a tough team, man. I haven't even watched any more.
It's good.
Of that. It's good. It was phenomenal. I was happy with it.
Even the last episode was great. Slim Shady shows up in the last episode. It's cool.
You're fucking awesome, man. Can I get some of mom's spaghetti, man?
That's what he buys him for lunch.
I figured it would. It was a promo.
Yeah. Oh, was it?
I assume so.
I didn't see the promo.
Well, Mom, that was the promo. If he bought a mom's spaghetti, because that's the fucking place that he opened in Detroit.
Yeah.
That's the promo.
Oh, I thought you meant like before the episode came out. There was
no. They just slide that in there.
Gotcha.
Have some spaghetti.
Yeah.
With some watered down meat sauce. Why would I want that? It makes you puke.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, I'm going to give you... Yeah, that's not a good one to give. I'm going to give you Patriots at Dolphins.
Oh, man.
Dolphins are minus 3.5 at home.
Oh, man. Minus 3.5 at home.
Bill Belichick took the Patriots down like a month and a half ago to get accustomed. Fucking left on a Tuesday.
Yeah.
Like you're going to get accustomed to fucking 98 degrees and 100% humidity in 3 fucking days.
Yeah. You know what? I think I'm going to take the Dolphins. Fuck it, I'm going Patriots. I changed my mind. Patriots plus 3.5.
All right.
Patriots plus 3.5. All right, let's get you a decent one here. All right, let's go Saints at Falcons. Saints are minus 5.5.
I'm going to take the Saints minus 5.5, mainly for the fact of it's just a general feeling that the Falcons may not score.
Yeah.
Ever. I mean, the talk of it is like they're the worst team ever.
Yeah.
Like, well, the Lions are still out there, but
yeah, so are the Jaguars. So.
I think the Jaguars are going to win some games this year.
Okay.
But I don't know. I've got this thing for the Saints. Like, I think something's going to happen.
I hope Jameis does well because he just says funny shit.
Yeah.
And he doesn't even mean to. He's trying to be serious.
Entertaining.
He is. He's trying to be serious, and everybody's like, "Look at this idiot." I'm like, nah, he's funny.
What other quarterback doesn't practice with some fucking weed eater string and 3 apples? What you're supposed to do. All right, I'm going to give you the Browns at the Panthers. Panthers are plus 1.5.
Oh, this one's tough. I am probably going to go the Browns. I'm going to go Browns minus the 1.5.
All right.
I don't know. Watch Baker just come out and fucking sling the rock.
I think he's going to sling it all. I think Panthers are going to beat the fuck out of him.
I don't know.
It might be the only game they win this year, but I think they're going to get it.
They might.
Or Myles Garrett might murder him. I don't know.
One of the two.
I don't know if they liked each other or not.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Seemed like the more that comes out, it's just
nobody
him and
him.
I don't even know that's out. I think it was just him and the coach.
Oh, really?
Like just
didn't get along.
Not going to fucking do it. Hey, Coach, I'm not as good at this. Okay, you're not good at that. We're going to make you do it in 95 times.
Yeah.
That's the only the plays that you don't think you're good at. That's the only ones we're going to run.
Oh, that's funny. All right. My turn to give you one?
Yeah.
49er, don't say it. Don't give me sarcasm, okay?
I said, I answered your fucking question.
Don't start with this shit. Niners at Bears.
I will shit on your face.
I'll open my mouth. Niners at Bears. Niners are minus 6.5.
I'm going to take the Niners minus the 6.5 because with their defense in Chicago,
it might get ugly for Fields. If he comes out of there healthy, it's
he might
probably
be dead this year. Like, his fucking life is over.
Yeah. In his career.
That was funny when they, the rendering of their fucking stadium at Arlington.
Yeah.
And it's just it's just a generic thing they made. It was more for how the architecture around the stadium would go. And everything looks like a fucking marshmallow. Is that what they're going to do? It's like, man, that's not it. They haven't, that's just the area.
Yeah.
Calm down. It'll be better out there. Your stadium's fucking garbage.
Uh-huh.
So's your team.
Yeah. All right.
Jacksonville at Washington. Washington is -2.5.
Jacksonville +2.5.
It's a good pick. I'm going to bet Carson throws an interception.
Yeah, I could probably imagine that. But he checks out of a run.
It'd be nice if Ohio didn't suck and we could actually make these fucking bets.
Yeah, I know.
Well, let's wait till January.
Yep, when nothing is able to be bet.
We hadn't been working on this for 3 years. Like, nothing's in place.
Mm-hmm.
Stupid basically, shit. Hey, here's the fucking tax rate, FanDuel, pay us.
Yeah.
That's it.
Kind of it. All right. Let's go with the Raiders at the Chargers. The Chargers are -3.5. I'm shocked the Chargers are favored here, right? But I know it's at.
Yeah, I'm taking the Raiders plus the 3.5.
I like it. Plus the 3.5. Gotcha.
I'm going to give you kind of a weird one, mainly because I think it's weird because of the line.
Okay.
Bucks at Cowboys. Buccaneers are -2.5.
I saw that, and I was like, "It's weird." I'm still going Bucks because I know they don't usually cover very well, but -2.5, I feel like they can cover that.
Well, yeah, because most games are a 3-point game anyways. And Cowboys, I just think are
dog
garbage.
Shit. My God. They're so bad. The fact that people still root for them is funny. All right, your last game, sir. I'm going to give you Chiefs at Cardinals. The Chiefs are -5.5. That's a tough one.
I'm going to take the Cardinals plus the 5.5 at home. It's tough to not take that, and the Chiefs never fucking cover.
No, and 5.5 is a tough one anyway. I mean,
in a game that like you could realistically see that as a field goal game of like, and who's going to score for the Chiefs right now besides Travis Kelce?
Yeah,
I mean,
it's going to be a tough one. All righty, sir.
All right, I owe you one more.
Yes, sir.
Packers at the Vikings. Packers are -1.5.
I think the Vikings get their first win of the year right off the bat.
I kind of feel that way too.
Just with all the hoopla, and we know Rodgers doesn't like new receivers, and he's, you know what I'm saying? It's going to take him a couple games to get used to the new faces there, and
they tend to lose their opening game.
Yeah.
I mean, they got the doors blown off of them by the last year. Was it by the Saints?
Yeah.
Like Rodgers threw 4 picks all year. I think he threw 2 of them in that game.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did. They beat the dog shit out of them that
year
year,
before they played, I want to say it was
they
like
played the Bucks.
And the Bucks
beat the hell
like
out
it was
of them.
over in like 6 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. But yeah, no, I think never mind. We're done.
The fact that neither of us made anybody pick their own team.
I tried not to. Plus, my team plays on Monday, and we don't usually do the Monday games.
Yeah, well, and they're playing Seattle.
You never know, man. They'll probably get beat.
Well, I mean, I think they're complete horse shit, literally. But Seattle is bad.
Yeah.
Like, I don't, like it feel like Seattle's like, oh, we're not rebuilding. We told Metcalf that so he'd re-sign this fucking contract, but we are tanking the fuck out of this to get one of these quarterbacks. I mean.
No, for sure. For sure. That would be interesting.
What?
Seattle with one of those quarterbacks.
Well, they're going to get a chance.
I know they're going to get a chance. Seattle, they did weird things. They did things in the opposite way. Like, it seemed like Seattle and the 49ers were kind of both in their uprising at the same time there back in, 2012 to, 2018?
Yeah.
That was kind of those, and then the Niners are still kind of progressing in Seattle because I think they did it in a different way. The Niners went all trenches right off the bat.
Yeah.
And already had some pieces on defense and kind of was like, well, we can get by with Alex Smith. We can try to turn him into something. Then they had the Kaepernick era where it was like, oh my God, read option in the NFL. This is crazy. Seattle just drafted Russ.
Yeah.
And did nothing else for Russ.
No.
You had Lynch. You signed him, which helped you.
Yeah.
Other than that, you drafted Doug Baldwin. Percy Harvin had an anomaly of 1 year.
Yep.
Other than
migraines.
That, yeah, and then you had you drafted your defense. Other than that, you didn't do anything. The Niners added pieces here and there and then changed some things. It's like you haven't done anything to help yourselves out since you drafted Russ. Yeah. Really.
Well, it's an interesting thing to see.
But yet they're great because they trade their draft picks and trade for players. You traded for a safety who's basically a fucking linebacker.
Yeah.
Good one. You traded for a 38-year-old tackle who's always fucking hurt. Awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Traded for a fucking tight end that didn't make hardly any fucking catches.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, what?
Well, it'd be interesting, but I could see that as a Pete Carroll thing, too, of like, hey, we're not, and you know, some teams just suck at drafting.
Yeah.
But Pete Carroll seems like, I want to get the vets in here, which is fine.
Yeah.
But like,
make smarter ones.
You suck at picking vets.
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to be interesting to see teams like that.
Yeah.
Like it'll be interesting for the Bengals next year. Because they got some guys to pay.
Yeah.
Will they we got to cut some guys, or will we jumble this around like the other teams are doing?
Yeah.
Of when these teams, like, hey, you can't have a wide receiver. You got to have two. Probably need 3.
Yep.
With a tight end. I mean,
no, you're right.
What it is.
Yeah. No, you're totally. So, I mean, it'll be interesting to see how kind of these old school teams, trying to adapt in the new way that all these other teams who are winning right now, try and do it. It'll be fun. Be fun to see.
Yeah.
But I am excited for tonight. I'm excited for the weekend.
Starts.
It's going to be awesome.
Actually, I should probably get out of here so I can watch some of this game.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
All right.
WideSide!